Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, scholars and dignitaries, welcome to another episode. Welcome to my world. Hello, friends. Let's talk about Cabrini. Cabrini is the best movie of this decade. It's a dramatic, powerful, and personally edifying movie, and very accurate, as it's based on a true story. The story of how a simple nun and her community of sisters came to America to help a few immigrants in the ghettos, the slums. And this is beyond simple poverty in the poor neighborhoods. These are the tunnels and sewers where the outcasts and those despised and abandoned by society were forced to live. And it shows how anyone with love and faith can help people who are at the lowest point in their lives. And the movie also exposed both the hate and hostility that so many immigrants were forced to tolerate, the immigrants of those days, Greeks, Irish, German, African, Chinese, Polish, and Italian, as well as the immigrants of today. As both an Italian American and a Catholic, I've witnessed the hate and hostility towards Italians that this movie exposes. But the difference is that this movie shows how love and determination in the name of God and in faith can change the world, and it does so one person at a time, one community at a time. So Sister Frances Cabrini was a nun in Italy who faced life-threatening health struggles all of her life, and yet she was able to found an order of missionary sisters to help the poor, despite being a little woman and facing so many obstacles and challenges. The film shows how she thought she should go to China to help, but the Pope instead wanted her to go to New York City to minister to the Italian immigrants and orphans who faced extreme poverty and discrimination. And Mother Cabrini had to face numerous and significant opposition and challenges and had to overcome both prejudice and discrimination and politics herself every step of the way. The movie is visually stunning and well acted, and there are several different themes that run deep and throughout the movie, religion being only one, although, again, it's a major theme. One of the lighter moments is how she used her creativity by turning to the newspapers and media to spread her messages to help the orphans, the sick, and the dispossessed. If I had one criticism of the movie, it would be that the producers should have spent more time on her faith. She was a deeply devoted Catholic and spent much time in prayer and meditation and at Holy Mass. In fact, her life itself was her prayer to God. Mother Cabrini once wrote to her sisters, quote, "We must pray without tiring, for the salvation of mankind does not depend on material success, nor on sciences that cloud the intellect. Neither does it depend on arms and human industries, but on Jesus alone." It was her faith that moved her, and the reason she accomplished everything that she did was not because she was a woman or because she was persistent or persuasive. It was because of her faith and her calling from God. In fact, her motto was, quote, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." Mother Cabrini died in 1917 and was canonized a saint on July 7, 1946 by Pope Pius XII. By the time she passed, her order of missionary sisters founded 67 hospitals, orphanages, schools, and other charitable organizations, not just here, but around the world. Saint Cabrini remains the patron saint of immigrants. There's a national shrine of Saint Frances Cabrini in Chicago. Truly, she took Christ's words to heart to feed the hungry, shelter the homeless, care for the sick, and visit those in prison. This movie will leave you in tears. Hey, be safe, be well, and may God bless. And a special thank you to St. Frances Cabrini and her community of sisters.